Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Rolling Stone save with Maidstone United. In today's episode we are facing Eastleigh in a home game, and us, Eastleigh and one other team are all level on points at the moment. Top 3, all on the same number of points, so this is a big game. If you're enjoying the series, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when there's nothing on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, it really helps out the channel. So yes, a big game today. We faced Eastleigh earlier in the season and we lost 1-0 away from home. Hopefully this game we can do a bit better, but it's been a bit patchy off screen. I'll show you the results off screen. Now last episode we drew 2-2 with Tranmere in a tight game, but disappointing by us, and Hines getting a straight red card as well. He did get a 3-match ban for that, and also just after that, our other right-sided midfielder Jack Hartley got injured. So we're pretty much back to our full squad, a clean bill of health, but we have struggled over the past few games with keeping everybody fit. The first game after the Tranmere draw was an away game against Ebbsfleet, and this was a 1-1 draw away from home in a pretty dull game. Maxime scored our goal on the 25th minute, by far our best player. Otherwise, defence was alright. Winter had a good game. The Ebbsfleet goal came in the 75th minute from Rishan Hepburn Murphy. He found the score sheet. Otherwise, Ebbsfleet were pretty lacklustre, but then so were we. There's always goals in Dagenham and Redbridge games. We beat them 5-4 away from home earlier in the season. We were 3-1 down. In this game, we won 4-2, and all 6 goals came in the first half. Started off with a Ollie Muldoon free kick that went straight into the goal, and then just 2 minutes later, Jamal Loza doubled our lead. Dagenham and Redbridge got their first goal, and just after that, Jerry Yates in the 16th minute getting that goal. And then we scored our third, Maxime Biamou, in the 20th minute, gave us a 2-goal cushion once again. But then Dagenham and Redbridge got their second, Yates once again getting on the score sheet with his second goal on 24 minutes. And then Loza just before half-time scoring goal number 4 for us. And that was it. Second half, not a lot else happened. There wasn't a great deal of action. We won 4-2 though. It was a good win. And Dagenham and Redbridge, we faced them in the FA Trophy semi-finals, a 2-legged affair. And if there's as many goals as we've seen in the league, it should be tasty. 15 goals in 2 games. So, hopefully we can expect more in the FA Trophy semi-finals. We did have a bit of difficulty getting past Nantwich though. The National League North sides put up a good fight, and I didn't expect them to. They took the lead in the game after just 45 seconds. Matthew Gillam scored in the very first minute of the game, which was disappointing. And then just after half-time, they doubled their lead. Oliver Mihu, 47th minute, making it 2-0. And I was really worried. I wasn't sure what was going on. But thankfully, Jamal Loza saved the day once again with a second-half brace. 56 minutes and 76 minutes, making it 2-2 and giving us a replay at home. Where we won 2-1. Now, this is becoming all too often on Football Manager 2018. Own goals. Magnus' own goal went to go pass back to Lee Morgan, who didn't see the ball coming, and the ball just rolled into the net. And that's the first time it's happened to me, but I've seen it too many times on Twitter, and FM need to sort it out because it's silly. It's really silly. Thankfully, though, that was Nantwich's only goal. In fact, they only had 3 shots on target, but we got the win, and once again, Loza to the rescue. 26th minute, and then the 85th minute winner. In a game where, we could have got more. We had 11 shots on target. We could have got more than we did. But we did manage to come away with a win, thankfully. But it was tougher than it should have been. Our next game was away against Southport. Again, we're just scraping results here. We won 1-0 away from home. And the only goal coming in the 3rd minute from defender Alex Finney, who stayed up after a set piece and managed to find the goal. Southport weren't very good. They're, I think, second from bottom. So, this was it. It was a win, but, once again, we should have had more than we did. The strikers have been kind of misfiring at the moment, apart from Loza. But Biamou and Pigott have been rotating and not really impressing. And for a while as well, we were playing Johan ter Horst out on the right, and he wasn't doing too much because we had Hines suspended and Hartley out. And then we lost to Maidenhead. We were really poor in this game. But defending was laughable. Loza and Biamou did well, but the rest of the team just did not help them out. We defended poorly. It was really bad. Maidenhead scored their first goal in the 19th minute. Tariq Issa getting on the score sheet. and goes into half-time with the 1-0 lead. 5 minutes after the restart, Maidenhead made it 2-0. Kashimi Walton scored. And then they were 3-0 up. 67 minutes, Eastleigh gets his second goal of the game. And all season, I don't think we've lost 3-0. I think the FA Trophy final against Dagenham is our heaviest defeat so far, and that was 3-0. Thankfully, this wasn't 3-0, it was 3-1. BMU got a late consolation goal, 81 minutes, but that's all we can manage. And we were very poor defensively. So Wamazi was bad. Winter defended poorly. Hartley just didn't create a lot. Taylor Neal played some games because Willard and what's the other guy called? What's his name? Willard and Joe Grant have been really poor on the left-hand side. And for the Nantwich Cup game, we played Taylor Neal and he got 2 assists. So, I gave him a run of games. He's now 2-star. And once these Wonder kids start getting a 2-star, I start considering them for the first team. And he's coming along nicely. He's 18. He was in our first youth intake. No, he was not. That's a lie. We actually bought him from Chelmsford. The guy in our youth intake is still out with a cruciate injury. So, this guy from Chelmsford, hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of him in our third season. Which also reminds me that we had a youth intake, and it was a very, very good one, actually. We had probably about 5 players. I think we had 5 players that could be 5-star potential, and a couple that are like 4.5. So, very good youth intake. Very happy. Let's have a look at them in a bit more detail. So, Keanu Bird is a right back. I mean, he's young. He's unambitious, which means, he's probably going to be here to stay for a while. Hopefully he can if they get that ability up to 2-star, then, you need to start having a look at them and start playing them a bit. But yeah, hopefully we'll see some more of these guys. Craig Reynolds is the first of 2 central attacking midfielders who's already fairly pacey. Natural fitness is very good. He's got flair and leadership, and his technique's good as well for his age, for 15 years old. Already he's looking pretty good. So were we to actually use a cam in our team, which we don't unfortunately, this guy would definitely look at maybe getting some games. Lee Metcalf is almost a carbon copy. Very similar role, similar attributes, flair and determination, balance and fitness. First touch is good as well. So again, these guys are looking good already. Grant MacDonald is more of a defensive midfielder, central midfielder on support. 15 passing, already 15 passing, teamwork and work rate, determination, stamina. I mean, hopefully these guys are going to be brilliant in a couple of years' time. The last one we'll look at is Simon Shuttleworth, who is a striker. He's a poacher, which is something we use in our tactic. He's 1-star current ability at the moment, but he's got acceleration, he's got flair, he's aggressive, he's decent header with the ball. He's 5'11" at the moment, but he's only 15. He's still got a few years left to grow, so hopefully he'll tip over 6 foot. Very good youth intake. One of the best I've had on YouTube. Having about 4 or 5 potentially 5-star players. It's good. So the league table, let's have a look. We are facing Eastleigh today, both on 74 points, as are Barrow. So 3-horse race at the moment. Dagenham and Redbridge are only 2 points behind, and then there's a bit of a gap back to Forest Green, and then York and Sutton, and a few other teams in the 50s. But at the moment, we're looking good for a playoff spot. I want to get automatic promotion though. I want promotion this season. Hopefully we can get it, but we're going to have to do well against Eastleigh today. So for this game, I'm going to go back to Edmondson. He hasn't played since his injury, so we're going to bring him in. Finney's he's a little bit tired and he's not been brilliant. We'll go back to Muldoon, and we're going to go back to Spence. We're going to bring on Hines, and I think that will do. Not going to play Neil. Let's go. Let's play Hartley on the left. We did that for a while and it was really good. So we're going to put Hartley on the left. We'll leave Willard on the bench. We'll put McCourt on the bench. He's asking for more football, so we're going to put McCourt on the bench. Actually, we're going to start him. You want a chance to prove yourself? Here you go. If you play badly, this is the last time we're playing this season. I'm going to say I want a better performance from last time out, because we were terrible against Maidenhead and we need to improve. So hopefully we will do. At home against Eastleigh, perfect time to do it, to win against a team level on points with you. We could go top today if Barrow's result goes our way. 12 minutes coming up. First highlight of the game. Header forward by George Edmondson. Here's Jamal Loza. Been the best player by far this season. And Zavon Hines on the ball now. Can he put a cross into the box? He's gone deep, but Simon Spencer's got to it. Here's Loza. And Biamu. And that's a sitter. How was that not on target? Come on, BMU. Spence. This is good possession here, but we're not making any forward progress. There we go. BMU to Hartley. Come on, this could be a good cross. It is a good cross. And Zavon Hines. Oh, how did the keeper get to that? I thought that was in for sure. But we've got a corner from it. I think this is this Muldoon taking this? No, it's Spence. Come on, make it a good one. It's in the right area. It's with McCourt now. Zavon Hines. Sion Spence. This is good attacking play here, but we haven't got a shot away. Hartley. Goes back to Ridehouse and a ball forward now this time. Can BMU get to that? No, we can't. Boyce with the clearance and the highlight is over. I put float crosses on. We're at half an hour now. And a header forward here. Winter. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Williamson skies it. But again, silly mistakes like that should not be happening. And it's not the team, it's the game. It's like, oh, this game's too boring. Let's mess up one of your defenders. Free kick now for Eastleigh. Done with it. Here's Williamson. And Rivers. Back to Williamson, who gets a shot away. Did that go through those legs? Because if it did, that's going to be annoying. Suspicions of offside. I mean, it was a goal from range. I don't see anyone could have interfered with play there, but we'll have a look again. So, I don't know. Rivers, Williamson. See, there was a player offside, but he wasn't interfering with play. We're 1-0 down. It's not going well at the moment. And now they've got another free kick. 39 minutes. Here's Pickering. Not Ronnie Pickering. Dull makes the catch. Spence recovers possession. Here's Loza. Go on, Loza. Oh, come on. Hit the target, guys. I mean, 4 out of 10 isn't bad, but we need to be doing better than this. Show me something else in the second half. And then I've said they weren't bad. They weren't bad. But I'm just annoyed we've gone behind. Right, we're going attacking because I want goals. We're working it into the box. Let's turn the tempo up. Let's close down more. Let's take them off. Let's get stuck in. Hines not been performing well. The defence is doing the same as it always does. Lowe's has missed some chances. It's not going well right now, but hopefully the second half we can get at least one goal. Let's go for direct style. Instead of the shorter passing, let's pump it in and let's go more direct. We need to start looking at making some changes soon. Goal kick here, 57 minutes on the clock. It's won by Boyce. Here's Williamson. Now McCallum. Closing down, guys. Come on, done. I mean, look how many players they've got forward. Williamson with a shot. It's 2-0. Well, so much for us going top. 2-0 down to third place Eastleigh. If we're going to play like this, and there's no way we'll win in the division. Right, we're past the hour now. Let's start seeing some good football here for a change. Good interception there by Winter. Here's Jamal Loza. He's got Hines to his right. Picks him out. That was a terrible pass, though. I mean, put it in front of him. In fact, do you know what? Let's put on pass into space. Early crosses. Winter gets the ball. Come on. Hines. To BMU. Now get Loza free. Go on. That's good. Loza. Score! How? Oh my God! It's not going to happen today, is it? We're not getting a goal. Right, I'm making some changes. Loza's on a 6.1. Get off that fucking pitch. You're coming off. And we're going to move Hartley to the right and bring on Willard. Spence. It's a good ball to Willard. Now, come on, you're off the bench. What can you do? Can you find a goal? Oh, for God's sake, how many chances do we need? Right, we're going overload. We've got 20 minutes left. Spence to McCourt. Oh my God. We can't keep the ball for more than a second. Here's Rivers. Now come on, Ridehouse. Close him down. Oh God, here comes number 3. No, good clearance by Edmondson. Here's Pickering though. Twamazi with the tackle. Here's BMU. Now Piggott's in front of him. What sort of pass is that? Do you know what? Something I haven't mentioned is that there's a potential fan takeover in the running. 3-0. Here we go. I'm furious. What is going on? I just threw my mouse across the room. Luckily it landed on the bed and not on something hard. But we're 3-0 down at home. Like, what has happened to my team? Muldoon's on for McCourt. I mean, I've got an overload. That's why we conceded a third. But how? I don't know how we haven't scored today. This is just an embarrassing result. I mean, who are you? I don't know who you are, but you didn't get to that. That's no good. Edmondson, don't do anything stupid. Or Pigot's through. I mean, we're leaving this way too late. He can't even score for shit. We're leaving this way too late. Can I just have a goal, please? Anything? Just give me a goal. Edmondson goes long. Beamu, now come on. This has got to be a goal. I give up. I fucking give up with this team. How has Beamu got a 7.4? He hasn't scored a goal. That is the worst I've seen these guys play. By a country mile. I don't... Losing focus. Did I just say I have nothing specific to mention? I aggressively didn't do anything. That's what I did. I went aggressive and then I have nothing specific to mention. So that... Basically, I walked into the dressing room, death stared them and left. That's pretty much what I just did. What we also did was we just lost 3-0 at home. Eastleigh have taken the lead. Thankfully, Dagenham didn't win. They lost to Forest Green. So that's... Well, but we're still third. But we were hopeless. Let me have a look. How many chances did we have? 19 shots. 7 on target. 6 clear-cut chances. 7 half chances. And they had 1 clear-cut chance and 2 half chances and scored 3 goals. But yeah, in that game I did mention a potential takeover. And that is from the Supporters Trust. So... It could be a potential that the club's going to be owned by fans instead of the chairman's looking to sell. So, if there's a takeover, hopefully that will mean money. What I'm hoping it doesn't mean is we get sacked. So, yeah, the email on March 5th, Inform Maidstone believed to be the subject of a takeover bid. Maidstone United's owner Oliver Ash is looking to sell the club and a local investor could be in line to take over in the near future. And then a week later... FA Trophy semi-finalist Maidstone could be about to change hands, according to a fans group who want to take control of the club. 442 is reporting the Supporters Trust is ready to approach owner Oliver Ash with a deal which could see the fans take ownership of the club. So, I don't recall ever having a save where fans have taken charge of a club. You know, I've had takeovers, but I think this is the first time we'll actually have fan ownership, which could be good or could be bad, because new ownership generally means... Your job is under, not scrutiny, but under observation. So I'm hoping it doesn't mean a sacking. So coming up, we do have the FA Trophy semi-final against Dagenham and Redbridge. 2 legs. And then after that, I think we will just go straight to the end of the season. So we'll have Dagenham and Redbridge. Sutton off screen. I'll also do the working game in between that won't show highlights, just show goals, like I did last season. So yeah, we're going to do the FA Trophy semi-final next time round. We've had some good games against Dagenham. A 4-2 win at home, and then in the away game up here you can see we won 5-4. So there's goals in this fixture. So, you know, hopefully we'll see some goals in those semi-finals. So I'm going to play them. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, I didn't enjoy it. We lost 3-0. Horrible performance. But if you did enjoy it, do drop a like down below. Leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when it's up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next episode for the FA Trophy semi-final. Can we get to another final? Can we go a step further and win it? We'll find out in the next few episodes, but next time it's the semi-finals. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.